Yep. Just a little bit. Please, but we want everyone to get some of these.
First of all, I want to start out saying you guys, excuse me, I want to thank all the organizers of these events. They are doing a great job. Let's give them a big hand, you guys, a big hand.
I forgot one thing. We're going to pass this bucket around. It costs money to organize these sorts of things. We're going to pass this around the crowd. Please dig into your pocket and give what you can.
You guys,
Also keep, if you can, I know it's so great and so interesting, but there is such a long line of us. We're thick of it. Please keep it pushing. Please keep the protest going so everyone in the back can hear and experience it as well. Thank you so much.
Yes.
next thing I want to say, you guys, is our streets, you know. It was 50 years ago I bailed out from the Portland City jail, you know. They had me in jail on $80,000 bail. And when they took me out there, you know, they pulled me out of the police car. I was handcuffed, you know. They made my bill $80,000. I went downtown to get another guy out of jail, and they arrested me on a secret indictment. They put the shotgun in my back, and they took me upstairs, transported me out to Rocky Butte. You guys are probably up there a little bit younger than I am. You guys remember the old Rocky Butte jail? It wasn't downtown at the Justice Center, you know, and the Portland City Jail, you know, was second to none in filth and right on Second and Oak there. But anyway, the party had a 10-point platform program. We was just still trying to get our footing. And the number 7 of the 10-point platform program said we want to immediately end to police brutality and murder of black people. But anyway, we were still, so it was the height of the Vietnam War. It was the protests in the street that made the U.S. pull out of Vietnam, and they pulled them out. They stopped the bombing, you know. And you guys remember the Vietnam War protesters. And the guys that didn't want to go to Vietnam, they went on up to Canada. What I want to say is, you know, it's not going to come from Washington, D.C. It's not going to come from the state capitol. It's going to come from down here on the streets. Look at the amount of progress we made since Memorial Day. When they, you know, that guy who was on, the policeman that was on George Floyd's neck, you know, just the way he had his foot on his neck, you know, and looking all calm and easy until they took the life out of him. That's the kind of man the CIA can use, you know, secret intelligence of the guys down at the College of the Americas, you know, where they train all the assassins to go all throughout the world. 800 military installments in over 130 countries, you know. And we got to stop this stuff, you guys, and bring all this home, you know. Take it to, keep it in the streets, keep it in the streets. They can't stop this, they can't stop this, you know. They have the Black Lives Matter things on. Right in the middle of the intersection in Washington, D.C., and the satellites can see it from space, you know. We got protests in Bend, Joseph, Enterprise, Medford, and all these places. Even Clemens Falls, you guys. Imagine that. I just want to say, you know, power to the people, you know. Black Lives Matter. Let's stay in the streets. Let's stay in the streets. Let's take it to the streets, you know. That's where it's going to be settled at. The police is the virus. They put the virus to shame, you know. Let's not let them put this back in the ballot. Let's not let them get control of this. This is people's power. Power to the people. Black Lives Matter. Their sister Breonna Taylor in Louisville, Kentucky. George Floyd. Minneapolis, Minnesota. We can't talk about that unless we talk about Palestine. Palestine. Power to the people. Black Lives Matter. It's all connected. Already they put out all these stops. They pull out the local ministers. They sent all the some of the elected politicians over here to try to get control of that. Tell us what great things they're doing. None of this is going to change unless we stay in the streets, unless we keep it in the streets.
That's right. Talk about Fred Hampton. Talk about Mark Clark.
We biggest and baddest thing we did, we fed 30,000 kids a week. 5 o'clock in the morning, we load the truck on the carpet with weapons of mass destruction. Bacons, eggs, pancake mix, you know. We had health clinics and dental clinics. Made old Hoover mad and made the community glad, you know. Oh, Hoover didn't know whether to shit or go blind. Bless his racist soul, you know. We have to continue to take it to him, take it to him, take it to him. They can't indict us all. They can't put us all in jail. They can keep their money. Forget about that. Power to the people, you guys. Black Lives Matter. Let's take it to them. Let's take it to them. We made them pull out of Vietnam. Let's not let them get control of this. Let's keep taking it to them and taking it to them, you guys. My friend just was telling me in the Washington Post, you guys, and I want to quote these papers. You know, everybody get their cell phones, you know, in the mornings, you know, the radio. Such as Amy Goodman, you know, she comes on at 7 o'clock in the morning and 4 o'clock in the evening on cable radio station. You can put it up on your cell phones. Democracy Now! She's telling the real story. Power to the people. Black Lives Matter. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Let's keep coming out. Let's keep coming out. Let's keep taking it to them. Taking it to them. It's not going to come from Washington. It ain't going to come from the City Hall. It ain't going to come from the State House. The police is the virus. Power to the people. Black Lives Matter. Thank you for giving me a chance to share this with you guys. Thank you.